There we go, guys. We're gonna be inking this puppy up tonight. Probably not gonna finish it, but definitely gonna be inking it up. This is Ash versus Sauron, and yeah. Sorry for the little clip there. I'm putting the puppy into the gooseneck right now. It was weird. Just got done reading Psychic Sam by Mark Miller and art or pencils by John Romita Jr. And I did a review of that. It's really good. It's a really good book. I've seen this new ink pen at the Dollar Tree store. I figured I'd try it out. It swears it's got little smudges on the back, you know. But I'm always looking for that diamond in the rough, you know. Never know. We'll see what's up, though. It just looks like the pins that like my grandpa would have in his pocket protector back in the day. Doesn't look anything special, but I figured I'd give it a whirl real quick. I just wanted to see what the tip actually looked like, you know. So we'll see. We soon shall see. Let me see here. Yeah. Kind of going on a little weird. I wonder what kind of ink this is. Ever, hey, how you doing? Yeah, just a tip, right? So we got that. We'll see how it looks when it dries too. Sometimes these things come on pretty good, and then when they dry, I don't know, they look kind of weird. But we'll take a look at it. Let's see. Yeah. Holy crap, that looks amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Cherist, thanks for stopping by. Nice drawing. Oh, thank you. I'm just having some fun. I had a vote on the channel, you know. I wanted to do a lot of Halloween and horror artwork this month, but it's been pretty tough for me actually, and I wasn't able to get done as much art as I wanted to, and I'm taking a little long on this piece right here, but this is what it is. I'm probably gonna get another piece before the end of the month. But the thing is, for me, man, I'm a horror fan, so I'm always drawing, you know, Halloween stuff anyway. So it really doesn't matter, you know. I mean, I don't know, man. This pin, kind of like this pin. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like the other ones, but it's coming on pretty easy. There we go. The Dark Lord right there. Sauron. Yeah, and then I was using the reference too. I pulled this bad boy out of the garage. I remember when these movies came out, I think I was going into junior high. I got the Sauron right here. Pretty badass, right? This is like 20 years old, man. So just wanted to show you guys that. Yeah, it's got up right now. I reviewed that book, Psychic Sam. If you guys want to go check that out, by Mark Miller, like I was saying earlier, and John Romita Jr. about an hour ago. Yeah, right. How you doing, Luke B? Thanks for stopping by. I took a little nap. Super nerdish and then super old manish. I just took a nap. Then I woke up right now and I was like, okay, time to do some drawing. Yeah. And I've been doing a lot of overtime lately and working a lot. I think this month I've got maybe 2 days off in 4 weeks. So this is kind of like my Thursday nights are kind of like my Friday nights, you know. So, and I've been under the weather too for like 2 weeks. It's a funny thing. It's like I had a shot of some whiskey last night and it really cleared me up, or a little tumbler. So I might have a little bit of that tonight. Here in a little bit. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Ryan, thanks for stopping by, man. Hey, my uncle is an artist and always told me to draw upside down, and that's a good way to learn. Ever heard of that? As far as upside down goes, no, but when I'm looking at a piece, I flip it upside down and I look for errors. I also have a gigantic mirror next to me, so every now and then I pull it off and then I look at the mirror. And then for us modern people, you know, not too much modern, but I like taking pictures on my cell phone of the image and then zooming out. Oh man, I could catch so many problems with it that I like to go in and fix. Hey, how's it going, Philip? How you doing, man? We're here in Middle Earth. 404 error not found. Showish. Whoa, that's a little crazy right there. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. You guys, if you don't know, I've been doing these live draw streams now for a couple months. If you guys are into that, I also do comic book reviews, and also I do some artist motivation videos, or more like cartoonish motivation videos. I'm going to be adding more to that pretty soon. And if you're into that, man, hit like and subscribe. I might have content you guys like. So, but either way, thank you so much for stopping by right now. Tyler Witzke, cutting through the flame. Yes, he's actually. I'm putting the Eye of Sauron in his chest plate, you know, and he's melting Batt Ash's arm right there. That's gonna be a trip getting to. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. But yeah, back in not that long ago, when COVID hit, I was working. It was like during the holidays, man, and everybody was getting it. I was working in the food industry, in the grocery business, and everyone got it at my work. My team leader got it. My team educator got it, and I was an assistant manager at the time. And luckily, I didn't get it, but I was slamming back little tumblers of bullet bourbon every night. So I don't know if that was really. They're doing studies saying that kills a lot of bacteria. Yeah, crazy. But it was a tough time, man. That was a tough season. That first thing at COVID when it came down, pretty rough. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I'm surprised this is a little. I mean, we'll wait till it dries. You know, so far so good. I hope it doesn't turn blue like a Sharpie does. Ryan, how come I can't donate to you? Well, I appreciate the donations, but I'm not monetized, man. I'm not really. Yeah, no, But thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. If you want, you could hit like and subscribe. But we'll see how this dries. It might turn blue. The ink does that sometimes, like Sharpies, and it might not draw that light. So it might draw dry light. We'll see what happens though. There's a lot of light coming from a lot of different ways on this drawing. You got the light source coming from the back, from the volcano, coming down that way, from behind them. Then you have light coming from the chest, so it's shooting out that way. And then I envision the Necronomicon giving off somewhat of a light that it's coming to. Yeah. Brain cells and bacteria. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. We'll find out, you know. It's like a newer study from what I've seen, but there's a lot of baloney out there right now. You can't believe everything you read on the internet. It's got to be backed up. Yeah. But, there's alcohol in a lot of things with medicines. Let's see. What's that? I would love to see a movie, or even a TV show that's just all about Sauron. And I don't mean really like the Rings of Power. I mean something different. I want to see him fighting, on the island of werewolves. That would be awesome. I think he fights the Hound. I haven't read the Silmarillion, but I know of it. My buddy just read it. He just bought it and read it. Yeah. I remember hearing about that back in the day when the movies came out. I think I was not much long after. Well, no, it was a while after, but I was working at Home Depot at the time. One of the guys there, he was like, "Man, have you read the Silmarillion?" I'm like, "What the fuck's the Silmarillion?" He's like, "Oh man, it's like the prequel. It's almost like a timeline type book." Let's see here. Hey, how's it going, Genuine Comics? Thanks for stopping by, man. Can't wait till your book comes out, man. Looking forward to that. Ravik, the Centaur Barbarian. I'm gonna have to do some fan art of Ravik. Looking forward to that. There's so many books out right now, man, that I want to pick up. I know that one's not out yet, but there's so many. I haven't seen this many books come out like in a month in probably a couple years in the indie scene. There's a Frog G. You guys go subscribe to Genuine Comics. If you can drop your link in there, Genuine, go for it. He's got a ton of awesome books too. There's Perfect 10 books. Unhinged Entertainment. They got Frog G. That's out right now. It's also with Ink Spots. Go subscribe to those guys if you can. Excellent artists. There's also the new Dracula book by Kelly Jones and Matt Wagner. That's live on Kickstarter right now. The Count. It's book 3. They're doing 4 books, and they're doing 1 a year. And it's like redefined what you know of Dracula. It's the new seminal Dracula, as far as I'm concerned. Go check that out. Go back to that. There's also another book out right now called Mad Dog Morgan that looks sick. It's like Mickey Rourke's and forget the director, Darren Aronofsky's The Wrestler meets The Shining, right? That's out. It's called Mad Dog Morgan. That's over on Kickstarter right now. These books are closing down by the end of the month. And then launching on Halloween is Bronze Star 2 by Mike Barron and Pat Broderick. And these guys are also two legends that are putting down their best work. And that one's about it's a supernatural horror western about a sheriff in, I believe, Alberta, Canada, if I'm not mistaken, Canada. And he is a werewolf. He has to disappear every now and then, so the town folk don't know that he is. And he has a bronze star that kind of keeps him in check, keeps him from turning into the lunar beast. So there's a lot of really good books right now to go and pick up. And that's like a lot of indie scene books right there. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I like if you're still here, Genuine. I like Ravik, man. I like your whole pitch behind that. It's like there's no fucking prophecy, there's no baloney. He's just here to like crack some skulls and kick some ass. Okay, I could dig that. That's something cool about also another book that I picked up from the store yesterday was Skin Breaker by Robert Kirkman and David Finch. Man, that book is phenomenal too. It's beautiful. The artwork's beautiful in there, but it had a big twist at the end of the second issue that I wasn't expecting. I didn't see coming. And that's the type of stuff fantasy needs right now. The unexpected, but the welcomed. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll do some voice work for you. Just shoot me a DM. Hey, what's up, Omer? How you doing, brother? Hey, Montoya, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm just it's kind of like my Friday night right now, so I'm having a good time. To me, this is fun. This is a night out on the town on a Friday night. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been working on this story a little bit too. Coming out. Should be having some details about that. I'm writing a story. It's supposed to be for like a 20 to 30 page comic, but the story I'm writing for it's like bordering on prose. So I'm trying to reel it back in and cut the fat. And man, it's like the book. It's just writing itself. I'm gonna have to trim all the dialogue out. You're the belle of the ball. It's popping over here with the Murk. Thanks, man. Rex has been nice stream as well. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Hope Rex is doing good. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get that lighting in there just right. It's not coming out the way I wanted it, but it'll work. Let's try this. Yeah, and then I started messing with a teaser for L War. I've been doing that. The art is looking super badass. Thanks, man. Yeah, people don't do trailers no more. People don't want to see trailers anymore for their crowdfunded comics or let's say crowdfund because it doesn't necessarily mean you have to fund it on Kickstarter or whatever. You could fund it on your website or you could fund it through DMs if you wanted to or something. I don't know how you're going to do it some way. Through some type of sign up list, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But I want to do a teaser with some art, or with no art, just a couple, maybe a little bit of the music that's going to come with it, a little bit of the song, because I have music for my book, and I just want to kind of hear how that sounds. So I'm messing with that. Doing a little teaser. That's probably going to drop in a few months. I don't think it's going to drop in January. I know it's kind of long, but probably going to drop a teaser in January, and then in February I'll drop an actual trailer that's just filled with artwork from Hell War, and it's just going to be a real dirty black and white book. I don't know how else to put it. Big Cartel, eBay, yeah, right. I just want to experiment. Just go real guerrilla with the whole like crowdfunding aesthetic for this. We'll see what happens though. I definitely want to get it everywhere, so probably gonna have it on Kickstarter maybe, and then from my comic and some other stuff too. Just to see how it goes. I don't think you should ever limit your audiences. The range of your work. I don't think you should gatekeep yourself. Oh wow, it's letting me add Q&A stickers. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Oh, it disappeared. Never mind. Genuine Comics. I haven't made trailers for our last campaigns. Not sure if it's worth the investment, so I'd rather spend the money on producing. Oh yeah, totally, dude. I'm gonna do mine. I paid for someone to do my last one, and you don't even need them anymore. People don't even care. I'm just doing it because I'm a nerd and whatnot. But I'm gonna do it myself. I just do them like on my breaks at work. It's funny because you can like add a lot of stuff. You can do a lot of stuff on your phone, Now with like what's that program? Forgot the name of it, man. I use it all the time. The app, that you have on your phone. And they have they have a lot of like AI on there too. You could use if you really want to. It could really, really spruce it up, dude. Like everybody, something cut. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, it's got everything on there. Yeah, at this juncture, I don't think you should really. Yeah, CapCut. So like anybody can do a dope ass like AI trailer without any for free on CapCut, all on your phone. So I figure the book come out and I'm gonna launch it in March, and so on my breaks at work I could kind of tweak with that a little bit, just to have something there. Just have some media there. But like people don't like I don't think they like just looking at the trailer nut, but when I do the little variety show, hopefully when I bring that back, I like when I have guests on, we go over the trailer, we look at the trailer and whatnot and go over the campaign. I think that's fun. Something that's kind of dying off now a little bit. Let's see here. What's that? Hey, what's up, Jeff? Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah. Yep. And then they have all kinds of stuff now, like different things. They're always making updates. It's cray. Let's see here. Hey, what up, K-pop? How you doing? That's what I mean. The Grok image app, you can use that too. I'm just staying like a lot of my homies are telling me to use AI for my trailers and stuff, but I'm just not gonna do it, man. I don't know. I just don't. I'm like one of the last few that are kind of like holding on by my teeth with the AI. And trust me, dude, I want to do it. Don't get me wrong. It's so tempting, It's like that apple in the Garden of Eden. I'm like right there, like, oh. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you too. Let's see here. Let's see here. Genuine Comics. To be honest, seeing AI in a trailer is not selling me at point. Selling point to me. A trailer can win me over if I can see there's old-fashioned effort put into it. That's what I want to do, man. I want to do like kind of just all the old-fashioned stuff. Nothing really animated, Just maybe a little bit of voiceover, some good music, a good pitch, some artwork, That's about it. But yeah, definitely love doing that. Here we go. Do. Yeah, and it's weird because my book's going to be black and white, so it's going to be a weird thing. Ada Montoya. A lot of people don't really do black and white that much anymore, unless it's like manga or something. Mongers. I got the new Savage Sword of Conan today, reforged. It's all in color. It looks okay. I mean, it's nice and it's got flats on it, or it's flat colors. But I do like the black and white a little more. I'm not gonna fake the font. I do like the black and white a little more. And then they have the omnibuses out. The omnibuses out for the old Savage Sword of Conan. So I'm kind of thinking like, you know what? Probably just get the omnibuses out. And I've seen reviews. I know what they look like. There's a new YouTuber out. I think he's called Old Man Barbarian. He does some good reviews. Go sub to his channel. He's like, so don't go crying to your mama if I spoil the book. Skip to the end of the review. It's like, oh, okay, I like that. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's the last part, you know. It's icing. This is the fun part for me. All this stuff's kind of, most of the problems are like kind of thought out already. Now I just kind of have fun with it, you know. But yeah, man, that Ravik book, man, I can't wait for that from Genuine Comics. That's going to be badass. Definitely. Mucho. Let's see here. Mucho. Omer Glitch. Oh, he's an awesome artist, man. Go sub to his channel. He does live draw streams pretty frequent like me. So you could go on there and watch him work his magic, and go subscribe to Genuine Comics too. He's an awesome comic book writer and creator. He's got some killer books out there. It's top quality. Way indie books, you know, can be. Let's see here. Yeah, and you could ask us questions and stuff and things like that. Need help with anything, you know. These guys are pretty they're like me in that regard of like, you know, we're here to help, you know, to a certain degree. I don't think I would be too bold in saying that, speaking for them in that regard. Let's see here. No, he's not AI. That's Omer Glitch. Omer is his first name, and then Glitch is his character. Yeah. You still there, Omer? You could tell him yourself. Yeah. Omer's a great artist. He has a bunch of different styles in his utility belt that he could pull out at the whim if he need be. If need be. Got to get some work done myself. Have a fantastic and creative weekend, everyone. You too, Genuine, man. It's always nice seeing you stop by, brother. Let's see here. Can't wait for Ravik, man. Be on the lookout for that book. You guys are gonna dig that. We got to do some fan art of that, Omer. That'd be pretty dope. See, me and Omer, we like doing like fan art of indie books. You know, we like putting spotlight on the indie scene. Help promote the little dogs with the big barks. You know. Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, Genuine Comics is awesome too. Yes, he has great shows. Awesome, like creators. Come on. Okay. So I'm playing with this right now. I'm probably going to go with this type of rendering on this stuff, but I might come back and change it later. So I want to get that. I want it to be dirty but lit, but also have the right feel to it. Let's see here. What am I gonna do with the volcano? Nothing much really. There's just it's exploding, and yeah, there's bats flapping around. There's lava coming down. That's pretty much it. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, I did draw the bats. Yeah, they're up in there. Got some chunks falling out. I might do a little bit of that and some pencil. Man, I didn't haven't seen drawn sword graphics around here in a while. You guys got some cool stuff too. Cool work. He's drawn swords out there in New Zealand as well. Part of me wants to do digital work too. I want to use that True Grit program like a lot of people have been using. I think it could really be cool, but I also like having original artwork, man. Bats are fun. Yeah, keep up. I want to see you draw that hand that hand get melted. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be coming around the mountain here pretty soon. A little steeple action. Seeing this part right here could take a while. I'll probably save that for later, maybe later today. Let's see. Let's see, there's that. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday, Friday Junior they call it in some parts. I like Thursday, but it's actually Friday where some of you are at right now, I bet. So happy Friday. Let's see. Hey, what up, Tim? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, badass. That's what I say, dude. Badass all the way, man. Badass all the way. I just finished watching that House of David, that first season. I dug it, man. Can't wait to see the next season. I think we talked about this before. Back when I went in like a little young pup, we used to go to Sunday school, and in there, you learn about David killing the lion and slaying Goliath. And vaguely remember him cutting his head off with his giant sword. But they don't teach you too much, from my recall, at least Sunday school that I went to, about David turning into a warlord and becoming like kind of becoming like Genghis Khan of the Israelis, or like Vlad the Impaler, just bloodthirsty warlord, just swathing his way through the Middle East. I learned about that watching the documentary on the History Channel. I'm just thinking, wow, this guy's metal, dude. This guy's badass. And I hear he's a little guy too, so it just makes it even more interesting. And then it's just, I was thinking about, like, maybe a year ago, like, man, they should make a David and Goliath TV show where he takes out Goliath in the first season, and then a few seasons later, or as the next season, he slowly becomes a warlord. And that's what they're doing with House of David. It's surprising. So, but yeah, so far I liked it. There's not a lot of gore in it, but there's a pretty good amount of blood, and there's definitely sword and sorcery in it, 100%. So, if you guys are into like the Bible, go check it out, man. Let's see here. Oh, you're from the Philippines. Oh, man. Yeah, a lot of my buddies are Filipino. A lot of my best friends are like half Filipino and half white. Yeah, either Filipino and Norwegian or Filipino and German. I've been seeing a lot of people have been moving to the Philippines too, man. Yeah, Manila. I see a lot of dudes living over there right now they're living there doing remote jobs. And I seen this cat over on TikTok where, this looks beautiful over there. I had no idea it was so beautiful over there. Yeah, some people go there and then they don't come back. The price of living is so good. There's this YouTuber I follow. He moved from Canada to Bangkok, and he's just strictly an artist. He doesn't do like comic art or anything like that, but he's an artist. And he moved over there. Some artists, might want to do that, but seeing like what you can get away with making over in Manila or even in the Philippines. I know there's a bunch of islands over there. That's something that, yeah, I would love to do that. Just wake up in the morning, go pick up some fresh produce. I seen this guy. Yeah, it's a great country. I've never been there. The one on the guy that was working remote, they really work with what they got over there. This guy, he spends like, I don't know, like $1,000 a month. And over here, you need to spend like $4,000 a month in California just to survive. I'm working like 6 days a week if I can, doing commissions on top of that. And like over, the guy's working over there. He has a street. He lives in an apartment building with this awesome view by like the water. He lives on like the 20th floor, and then you go down at the bottom, and it's like there's like a whole like club scene downstairs, and I think there's like a gym inside of his apartment building, and there's like a mall and all kinds of crazy stuff like inside the hotel. And just you go down the street and there's just clubs and restaurants and like a farmer's market. It's like really cool. And then the beach is right there too. And yeah, I'm just thinking, wow, man, that guy's got the setup. I would totally be living there. 100%. And I see why people are always, talking about it. Paradise. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of little doodlies on this, little doodle dads. Okay, we got some of that. I'm going to try to just make some of these really quick. Let's see here. Just chainmail, so I'm kind of giving it a little variety, and I'm doing it fast because it's comic book style. And it's supposed to be in movement, so things get kind of, when you're moving things around, things get blurry. Some things get big, some things get small, but in reality, they're not. They're just moving around. So you got the chainmail right there. So you could like painstakingly go in there and make them all perfect, but I'm not. I'm gonna make them big and small and ringed up, tiny little chainmails. Let's see, a little bit of that. Don't want to have too much detail right here. For that, anyways, I want the Eye of Sauron really doing a lot of the work. So let's see here. Yeah, on the chest. Yeah, it's pretty detailed. Let's see, it kind of reminds me of this right here. A little bit of that. From that way. Always looking for texture, you know. It's what is best in life? Texture, ink. See the textures driven before you. Let's see. Oh yeah. He's got a bunch of detail in there. I'm looking at the model real quick. Looking at the model real quick. Wow. Got a big old spider in my room walking by me. I have to smash it real fast. One second. Boy, that thing is big. You never know with these things, man. You never know. I have to give it the old smash-a-rooney, guys. Sorry. One moment. Sorry, buddy. Seen better days, I guess. There you go. I don't play around with the spiders, man. You never know. It could be brown recluse. We have those out here in California. One moment, guys. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a little bit of whiskey actually and clean up this mess real fast. All right. Let's see here. Get some snacks, huh? All right, guys. Get things lined up. Had to get that little brown recluse out of the way real fast. Realign my setup right here. Situated. Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, we're talking about brain cells and whatnot. Talking about me having bourbon during COVID. I worked 22 days straight. I was working 16-hour days, 12 to 16-hour days during the height of COVID in the grocery market industry. It was a meat market too, and it was during the holidays. People were ravenous. You wouldn't believe it, man. People were nuts too. They all the rules and regulations, but I never got it. So yeah, I'm still a little bit under the weather, and this stuff's been actually clearing me up. Got this little popsicle ice right here that my kids use. It's perfect for the glass though, and this is that tin cup stuff I've been using. It's straight bourbon too. It's from the tin cup town of Colorado. So there we go. It should be good. Do a little cheers to you guys. Thanks for watching. Let that shit cook or let it chill for 30 seconds. And the cool thing about this, it comes with the metal shot glass. Yeah. And these things average about 18 to 20 bucks a bottle. So it's pretty awesome actually. And it's pretty smooth. It's got a little bite, but it's smooth. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, I haven't been really drinking lately. The wife actually, it was her suggestion this time. She's like, yeah, why don't you get a little bit of that, you know? And I'm not taking like really any medicine right now. Any cough syrup or anything like that. I'm doing like turmeric with garlic, lemon, lime juice, like a concoction of that. And spoonfuls of that with honey, doing that, and doing a lot of green tea and ginger, a lot of water, a lot of coffee, a lot of black coffee, and then a night whiskey, like a tumbler. And it's been helping because most stuff takes 2 weeks. Once you got some for 2 weeks, then it's usually might be a little more serious. The Derpy Warrior. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, pickles are good. I like those. Yeah, they're good. All right. Let's see here. Hey, Bartman. All right. Remember Otto on The Simpsons? Let's see here. Man, this toy, it just has some really cool design on this toy, man. There's just so much detail on there. Like, you can't really see it, but just like the work inside the ornamentation on the armor. Yeah. It's far out. I think there might be a little bit right here. Let's see. Is it going on that? No. It's on a weird spot. I think there might be a little bit right here in this area. Could be wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway just for fun. And again, it's moving around a little bit, so fake it till you make it. Really looking forward to that show, Primal. I don't know if you guys here right now have watched Primal. I highly recommend that. That new trailer that dropped. I really feel that like Primal is like our generation's Conan the Barbarian. It might not even be my generation because I'm a little bit older. But yeah, man, really does feel that way. I remember when that first season or the first few seasons dropped, I was just thinking like, man, I got to get a t-shirt of this. And they didn't have anything. There's like no, when I looked online, they didn't really have any t-shirts. And so you know what I did, guys? You know where you go to get t-shirts of cool stuff? Temu. Temu has all kinds of shit on there, man. They really do. It's all like bootleg bullshit, but they had so many Primal t-shirts of Fang and Spear. It was weird. So yeah, that's why I would go there to get t-shirts of just random stuff. And sometimes I'll think of like parts in movies. You know, like I wonder if there's a t-shirt out there of this line, like the guy standing here delivering this line. I'm like, this would be a cool t-shirt. And then I'll Google it, and then sure enough, there's a t-shirt of it. It's like no matter what you think, somebody else has already thought of it, you know? It's pretty funny. So right now we're working on the Eye of Sauron in the chest. Again, this obviously isn't canonical, but it's just for fun. Because Sauron could kind of, I think he would be capable of doing something like this. Go. A little bit of that. A bit of Sauron. Seen a new Chris Hemsworth movie trailer today. I think it's called like Thief 101 or something like that. Looks like it might be all right. It's got like him and Halle Berry in it, and he's like a car thief, and it looks like it's definitely inspired by like the Steve McQueen car movies from like the 70s. They even like reference like The French Connection and a couple other movies in there. It's got Mark Ruffalo. I don't know why, but Mark Ruffalo, he's been like the go-to guy lately for like police, like chief of polices and stuff like that. He kind of you know sells it, but I haven't really seen him do the role, but I've been seeing him in these trailers, like playing these cops now a lot more. Kind of like elder statesman cops, like the like the Chief, or I mean, he wasn't Collateral. So was that, but it seems like he was more of a badass. Like he brought more to his roles when he was younger. Mark Ruffalo. Something about over the years of him playing Hulk, he got more soy. Like he was more of a badass back then. He was more like, okay, Mark Ruffalo, all right, cool. I don't know, man. He got real soy though over the years. I don't know what it was. Actually, once he started playing Hulk, what's weird is it's like I don't understand. I don't know. Damn. Yeah, and I love the Hulk, man. He's one of my favorite comic book characters. Full stop. I don't know if you guys have been collecting the new Nick Klein Hulk. Oh, that guy, such a good artist. A lot of people don't talk about him that much, but that guy's really good. Definitely got that Bernie Wrightson, old school ink look to his work. I love that shit. It's my jam. A lot of people just kind of praise Daniel Warren Johnson and James Herron a lot. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of both of those guys' work, but this Nick Klein guy, man, he ain't no chump. Yeah, there's a lot of good artists out there though that don't get enough recognition. Yeah. Let's see here. Sometimes you gotta like pencils look cool, but they're very forgiving. And there's certain like things that you want to do that aren't going to look the same once you add ink to it. You have to really figure out what type of lines you want to lay down. Sometimes you get that real similar approach that you would have had originally from the pencils. So I'm going to try to do it. Let's see here. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. So you guys could see me doing all the stuff how I normally would for myself or a commission. Let's see. Just finished a commission. Was it yesterday? Like, I really love the way it came out. Had a badass warrior lady in it, fighting this big fucking evil, grotesque monster. Just this abominable, godless beast. But I can't show it. That's what happens sometimes when you do commissions. People don't get to see them, Unless you ask sometimes, but yeah, it just can't. I'll talk to the guy though and see if it's possible. But yeah, it really came out pretty decent. Really proud of it. Let's see here. Go. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Halloween's just creeping up, man. Creeping up. Faster than I thought. I think I'm gonna do one of these. Go. What I like about his armor, it's all fucked up. Just real like kind of it's shiny in spots, but it's really taking some hits. But it's also ornate as well. Let's see. A little chainmail down here. Nothing too crazy. Again, just giving it a bunch of random sizes. Trying to keep it in formation though at the same time. Keep the light going. Keeping it somewhat chunky though, so you can kind of see it. Deviated septum. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather right now, man. Got a little cold. Yeah, it has been, right? Yeah, a lot of people got it at my job. Two of my buddies got it. One of them just got it today. He's going to be out for a minute. Probably a week. I know another guy that's been out for this fool's been out for a month. One of the older guys. So I know it's pretty strong shit. Not something to be taken lightly. Let's see here. Then once I erase this too, I'll get some more ideas. Yeah. Oh, milk and cold water, huh? Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of hot drinks. Let's see here. We'll start working on this right here. Okay. Getting those. Watching an interview today with Frank Miller. Good shit, man. Forgot the name of the channel it was on. I think the guy's name was like Ferris or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, good shit. You don't really get too many interviews with Frank Miller. I want to watch Army of Darkness. There's all these movies I want to watch that I have packaged up. They're in my garage though. I don't want to go out there and unpackage them. Kind of want to watch them for streaming, or watch them on streaming. Because they're available to watch. A lot of them are. Yeah, that Primal, man. That show's pretty metal, and then the new season looks death metal. Can't wait to check that out. Oh man, so excited for that. Real treat. Homer Glitch. Just chilling and watching. I was just listening while doing some computer work. I've been here watching, listening from my phone while working on my computer. Oh, cool, man. Oh yeah, thanks for chilling. Yeah, like I was saying at work too. I was working on a trailer. Or a teaser for Hell War. You know, and just like thinking like, why are you even doing this? You know, like people don't even give a fuck about trailers anymore, let alone a teaser. You're making a teaser and you're gonna do a trailer. You know, the other part of me is like, fuck yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you, man? It's cool. Do it anyway. Like, so I'm just like, all right. Yeah, man, you gotta stream it up. Stream, stream, stream. Stream it up. Stream it up. Stream it up. Ooh. But yeah, that Frank Miller, man, that Frank Miller interview, because he's got a new book out. Just talking about how he made Sin City. I was like, what? I didn't know he made it like that. He like basically like I'm not even 100% sure how he made it, but from what I got out of the interview is he drew everything on like vellum paper, like razor thin vellum paper. Had all like the layouts on there like that. Then he went in and like drew all of the panel borders like in ink. And then after that, he went in and added all of the spot blacks from every single panel throughout the whole book. He did all the spot blacks. And then lastly, he went in and added all of the rendering, all the little line work at the very end. So he had it all set up like, that's probably what it is, man. That Miller interview, right? Yeah, I'm always gonna make trailers, and then I'm always gonna try to make a song too. Try to record some a metal song for sure. I like something like a companion piece to kind of that goes with the lore of the book, you know. Something a little more a part of the immersion, you know, because you're not just making a comic. Sometimes you're making like a big campaign, you know. And I think that the trailers kind of help build some of the immersion a bit. Not that it needs to. It could be a fucking just a comic book, you know, and that's all it's got to be. But I don't know. I just feel like that's part of my DNA. I love movies, you know. So, and I love movie scores and I love music, love metal. If I could like marriage all of my favorite things, I'm gonna do it, you know, just for fun. And you could do it now. You don't gotta hire somebody to do it. You could do a pretty good job, you know. My last trailer, I hired someone to do it, but I'm just thinking like, no, yeah, I'll be fine without it. It's not a big deal, especially that like since people don't really even care too much anymore. But I will say a lot of people they put out a lot of books, you know. You know, if you're doing a trailer for every book you're doing, it's kind of a lot. It could be a kind of overkill. So there's that. If you're putting out a book though, like every year or something, then yeah. But if you're putting a couple books out a year, yeah, maybe it will be overkill. Yeah, it's hard to impress. Like I was saying earlier, man, like this month, there's so many books that I want, you know? and I can't even get them all. It's just too much. It's like, damn, dude. And not only that, the books are fucking expensive, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They're real pricey, you know. The crowdfunding books, they're like fucking 50 or 60 bucks, you know. So, because it's a lot of them are like prestige format. So when I come upon this predicament, I go, okay. Is this creator gonna have this book readily available to me from their website within the next year to 6 months? Yeah. Okay, then I'm not gonna back it. I'm just gonna buy it off their website. Okay, or is this creator gonna have this book in stores within the next 6 months? Yeah, probably not gonna bag it. I'll probably just buy like the store version of it. Because right now, I don't know, let's just say California, where I live, we're not reaping the benefits of the Trump administration. You know, our gas here is still $5 a gallon. Rents are going up. My rent went up $275 last year. So it's kind of pricey times we're living in. So I'm always looking at that and weighing things out that way. But some books are like, you can only get them now, and then this is it, and then do. And I'm like, yeah, I prioritize trying to back those if I can. Let's see here. Just give up on the music career. Just kidding. We all can't be triple threats anymore. Rock star, movie star, and director. Melvin 2 is around $5, eh? Way cheaper than 60. Yeah, right? Well, some of us rise up beyond just being a writer, Tim. Just teasing. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, food or comics, phone bill or comics. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. For me, like if I get to work on a piece of music, I'm usually the one that's writing lyrics and melodies and laying down the vocals, and then other people are doing the guitars, the drums, and the bass, respectively, like their parts, you know. And for me, that's a privilege. Like I probably won't get that on my next book. You know, my buddy Dave does all that stuff, so and he's a busy guy now. He's got a kid, and he lives on the other side of the country, and we don't really get to work on stuff anymore. So, but I'm still gonna try. I will always try to do it. Sure. Oh yeah, for sure, man. A burner phone. Yes, sir. Let's see if I could do this little face, this little demon head right here. Do it right. Just one. Okay, we got this little chain right here. Yeah, for me, I would love to just be in a band, like play like maybe jam like once a month, play like maybe like three, maybe like 2 to 4 shows a year. I think that would be fun, you know. Get a bunch of like dads that kind of just got shit going on, just but also get to jam and write music. I think that would be really fun. Let's see. I'm just joking. Fire it up. Fire it up. Fire it up. Let's see here. Now it's time to do the face. This is gonna be. Oh hey, what's going on? Jeff, thanks for coming back. Appreciate you. There's that. All right, I'm just working on Badash's face right now. There's that. Protect the book. Okay, and this face is really meatball-y, so you got to be really careful with this shit because his face will get lost in there real quick, especially with ink. So you can't put in all the details when they're this small. Be very careful. All right, probably gonna leave that eyeball white like that. I think it'll kind of add a little more to the piece, but I could be wrong. Been wrong before. Probably gonna have to bust out a little smaller pin. Go. There we go. Let's see here. And once I erase this too, it's going to look a lot different. It's like a whole nother ball game right there. It's got a lot of pencils right here, so you might have to go back and re-add some stuff. And maybe even take some stuff away to kind of go for that finality of what your mind's eye is reaching for. Yo, Matt, I got those AI shorts almost hitting 1K views. It's getting crazy up in here. I can't thank you enough, bud. Oh, for Sheezel, man. I actually dropped one the other day just for shits and giggles, and it got like 300 views. So I might just. You're talking about the ones from this stream, like the highlights ones, right? Because that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the highlights. I got a bunch of them just sitting in my queue right now. Whoa. I got a bunch of them sitting in my queue. Like 3 of them, I think. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. I was thinking, you know what? I'm probably going to just drop these, I can always delete them later, but, the cool thing about shorts is it brings like new viewers to your channel. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about that. It kind of helps with the people discovering your channel. That's what I think, anyways. Because I've gotten subs from people checking out my shorts. Pretty wild. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But some of them are just some of them have been kind of like or like one of like sometimes it'll be pretty good, but they'll like I'll like be making a point and then it'll forget to like it'll like cut off the last two words. I'm like, damn, because I'm like trying to like it's showing that I'm making a point of something. It just cuts off the last word. I'm like, ah, you motherfucker. But no, I hear you, man, for sure. 100%, 100%. And then tomorrow, we're gonna be doing the Biztoberfest, I believe, over on Omerglich's channel. That's the plan. Um, Looking forward to that. As a matter of fact, yeah, right. Just use them. Let's see here. Working on this Biztober piece. Doing a little bit of the main man right here. I think I'll start inking this up tomorrow since we're coming to the end. He's fighting New 52 Lobo on the ground right there. And we got OG Lobo. I wanted him basically like taking one of his weapons to get his revenge, you know. But I did a little kind of redesign of my own little spin. Yeah, but I'll be inking this up over on Omer's for a little bit, and then I might do a little inking of this too over on this show too, maybe next week if I can't finish it on his show. I think we still got like 2 shows left though, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%. 100%. I wasn't trying to see, but I was looking around. I wasn't trying to see, but I was looking around. Let's see. There's that. You guys need to check out that band, Raunchy. They're badass. And it's funny because the style that they were ahead of their time. They're death pop. They're like pop death metal. So think like Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. But mixed with like death metal. Yeah, the band's called Raunchy. Go check them out. They're from Denmark. They're dope. But like, yeah, a lot of like 90s and 80s style shit's big right now. There's a new genre kind of that came out right now called new grunge. It's like grunge with new metal put together. I'm like, dude, you guys should have checked out Raunchy, bro. That was like a band that went under the radar. Yeah, they got some really good, really catchy like choruses. It's stupid catchy. I want to try to do a live streaming, but I don't think YouTube can do that yet. Like have a live from the computer with the panel and then a mobile live to have 2 cameras going. Yeah, something like that could happen. There's also a way you could dual live from your phone too, like invite a guest. We're gonna have to try that out, Omer, me and you. We're gonna have to test that out, son. See what's up with that. Because there's a way that you could do dual live, you know? Like maybe, you know, I go over on your show sometime, you do a dual live, invite me or vice versa. See how that works out. I think that would be fun. Yeah. Do I got any Raunchy in here? If I did, I'd play it in the background. No, I don't got any Raunchy in here. I might play a little. I might play a little music tonight. Let me see if I can get it going. It's funny though. Like they hear everything you're playing in the background. That's the thing though about the music. They yeah, they'll like YouTube gets mad when you play music in the background, like metal and stuff. But I'm down to do it. I don't give a fuck because it dun dun, you know. What do we have over here? I could try to play some stuff. Might work. Hey, what's up, Matt LaRock? Thanks for stopping by, man. Hell yeah, bro. I'm trying to play some metal. Try some of the Scar Symmetry right here. See if this shit works. Still got CDs. Yeah, they drop copyright claims on background music. That's okay, I guess. I'm not going to monetize the stream or anything. Let's see if it works. It might not work. There we go. Playing some weird metal. Yeah, these old CD players, man. They really don't like being told what to do. It's pretty wild. Yeah, I think it's a collab feature. I'm not sure what it is. You know what? I don't think it might be that, but I'm not sure. Well, that one's not working. Try it one more time. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get a new boombox, a new CD player. Yeah. That one's not working. Got the new flames right here. This might work. It's pretty cool. This is like, yeah. It's like grunge alternative metal if it plays. I don't know if it's going to play though or not. Yeah. The collab feature. Yeah, sometimes my CD player works, sometimes it doesn't. Pretty wild. Yeah, oh well. Can't rain all the time. Program. Try this out. Because even these old things got computers in them, man. It's crazy. Yep. Oh well. I'll tinker with it later. All right, let's get back to Ash. Trying to have some metal streams, before before you can't, because then eventually they'll start taking your shit from you. Then they'll really start taking it from you. Let's see here. See, this really needs to be sticking out. This jaw is like a massive underbite. So I think that'll kind of sell it like that. Once I erase it, we'll see what happens with his face. Sorry for the lag right there, ladies and gentlemen. I was really trying to get a little music in the background. Sometimes I like a little music. No, what do I say? Little music. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro. Multiple light sources. Help. Hey, how's it going? Z the Prophet 75? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you, man. Just wish I could draw like this. I can only draw abstract stuff, unfortunately. Oh man, no, I'm just forever a student learning how to draw myself. Abstract art is awesome too. I love abstract art. I think the whole thing about art is just kind of tapping into the muse and letting it take control of you. Um, Try not to think too much about too much stuff, but and also let your instincts kind of let the tool take its course, whatever tool you're using, be it pencil, paint, or ink. Yeah, definitely. Drawing. Anybody can become a cartoonist or an artist. It just takes practice. I agree 100%, especially with the cartooning aspect. Um, Jack Kirby really, I think he really hit it home with that. Definitely gonna try to take some lessons because drawing is such an awesome skill to have. Yeah, absolutely, man. I recommend taking lessons if you can. Lessons, and also if you're drawing like comic books, take some live. What is it? Anatomy drawing at like your local college. Do you draw what you see and let it ride, or do you go based off of something? Either's incredible. Thanks, man. I start with a layout, like a little thumbnail. That's how I do these streams. This thing got really dirty, but yeah, like I have these layouts, and then I pick the one that I want. Now it's the one that I picked, and then I'll start doing pencils. It'll turn into that. Then I'll start inking it. And that's basically what I see in my head. I'm looking for a lot of action with my work. I tend to usually have like a character fighting a bunch of people. my shtick is versus the world. Do you draw? Yeah. So that's kind of what I see. And then once I start, drawing, I kind of just let it go, But the whole like I guess like the thumbnail thing that kind of comes with eventually with confidence, where you could kind of pull it off, I guess. Once you get to a certain spot. Right now I'm drawing the cape. It's going to be all fucked up and tattered and torn. And then you're always looking for your light sources. There's just like a lot of stuff that you learn about light sources and studying different things and what things look like realistically and what things look like not realistic, but they have the cool factor. For me, the cool factor always outdoes the realistic factor. Yeah, this will be a fun comic, I think so. I really think so. Let's see here. I want to have some of these skulls coming out here, Start drawing some skulls right here. Hey, how's it going, Lola? Thanks for stopping by. It's drawing some Badass versus Sauron from Lord of the Rings. You got Evil Dead versus Middle Earth right here. Who's going to win, right? It's a big showdown. Oh, oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Lola. we'll draw some more of the book right here. It's crazy because Ash kind of started all these franchises, right? Ooh, how long have you been drawing? Like 30 years. Like 30 fucking years. I'm 42 right now, so yeah. And I've been drawing, well, yeah, since I was like 3 years old. But I didn't take it seriously, like a lot, like real serious until like probably 2017. So yeah, like 12 years ago is when I really started taking it more seriously, I guess. But even then, but yeah, like Ash, man, he's such a blue collar like idiot, right? And I could relate. I always could relate to Ash, you know, me being that, you know, victim of same circumstance, you know. But he created a multitude of deadites, man. He he lost the Necronomicon, and Jason Voorhees' mother found it, and in turn brought her son Jason back in Friday the 13th. Okay, number 3. So Jason Voorhees, he's a fucking deadite, man. He's a deadite. That's all because of Ashley Williams, right? That's so cool. I like the drawing, but I'm not exactly the best. You're super good. That's really talented work. I've been trying to practice more. Oh well, yeah. You just got to practice, and you just got to be willing to fuck up. You know, a lot of people don't want to fail at anything when they're learning stuff. You know, there's that, and then you just got to put in the hours. And as far as art goes, you're always going to be a student from now until the day you die. You know, and then you're going to get better, but you're always going to learn new things. And even if you reach an epoch of the style that you have, you're going to get bored with it, and you're going to want to learn more and more and more. It never ends. You know. Some people are born with an innate talent in them to where they can kind of pick things up quicker and get the process going faster and see things in their mind. Some people are not, but they could still access that part of the brain, the creative part of the brain, where they can do these things, and they just have to work a little harder, I think, but it can be achieved. Is it canon? It's not canon as per se, as far as like the creators say that that's what it is. But she had a Necronomicon, so there's that, right? And on top of that, once you know Ash was reading from the Necronomicon, so was the Professor Nobi at the Nobi cabin. They were reading around the claw of a certain child killer. And if you look in Evil Dead 2, that glove that Freddy wore is hanging in the background of the tool shed in the Nobi cabin. So a lot of that has to do with Ash, man. He made Freddy. Freddy's a deadite, man. Jason Voorhees, he's a deadite. They're both fucking deadites. And they're all brought upon this earth by Ashley J. Williams. You know? And I guarantee you that wasn't even part of the canon when Dynamite did the Ash versus Evil Dead Ash, Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. So, yeah, but Evil Dead, it's my favorite IP. I wish I had everything, you know, collected it like a nerd. I got a lot of the stuff, but like, yeah. But it's weird. Like it's you can't really cast another Bruce Campbell, you know, in my opinion. I love that TV show, though. I want to watch it again. It's my favorite show. Did you say the words? Gotta be an N-word. Plata. Verata. Yo, she bitch. Let's go.
I'll swallow your soul.
It's funny. Let's see, there's that. I remember like Limp Bizkit had one of their Dead by Dawn back in the day in one of their songs. It's pretty funny. Just that. What time is it for you? For me, I'm guessing, wow. It's probably like 2 a.m. Yeah. Pretty late. But I'd be doing these late streams anyway. Shoot, I would do an Evil Dead book. I'm not gonna lie either. I want to go back and pick up a lot of the Evil Dead books Dynamite did, just because, I'm a fan. They have so many, it's crazy. And some of them have some pretty badass like storylines too. But I just never really picked them up. Later, brother. Here it's Omer. Take it easy, man. Wow, here it's 4 a.m. I have school soon. Oh well, that sucks. Sounds pretty brutal. Let's see, Ash versus Reanimator, right? Reanimator. Boom, 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 boom. Time just flies by on these streams. Issue 1, huh? That's cool. All right, let's try this out now. Get that magic power going. Little burst of magic power. Old school, like 90s style right here. I even think it might be 70s or 80s. Gotta sell it, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, this is Bad Ash from Army of Darkness. He's part of the Evil Dead franchise, and this is Sauron, the Dark Lord from Lord of the Rings. He is the Lord of the Rings, and then he's got the one ring right there. I actually put it on his middle finger, and he's flipping him off, giving him the bird. I'm like, fuck you, and he's arm off at the same time. So we'll get to that. That he's melting his arm right there with his magic. So a lot of fun stuff. There's that. Thanks, Lola. Gotta get that sappy blood in there, you know. Let's see here. It's such a cool pin. Yeah, this is the ever famous. This is the one everyone's using right now. It's the Fudensuki by Tombow. The hard tip. Everyone's using it. It's the best pin on the market right now for just like the regular standard pin. I was gonna draw a cool Hannibal art page for fun, but I'm sleepy now. Well, that's cool. Yeah, you're gonna have to maybe do some live streams, some draw streams. Working on some Melvin pages. Number 4. Art is done. Oh, that's good. 14 pages still. Melvin art number 4 is done. Okay, I want to be Will Graham for Halloween actually. Yeah, I gotta watch the TV show. I never finished it back in the day. Definitely gotta go watch that. I hear good things of the TV show. Real good things. Let's see here. Be so nervous to go live. I'm young, so it's scary, but you're so cool. It's like, wow. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I just started doing this actually just a few months ago. I've always been like kind of nervous to go live and just draw. Hannibal nerd, huh? Oh, thanks. Yeah, the shirt. Yeah, thanks. Hannibal's awesome. I even like that movie Hannibal Rising. I really like that movie a lot. And I like since we're talking just not just a TV show. I actually prefer Red Dragon over Manhunter. I think it's a better movie. It's just more entertaining. Don't get me wrong, Michael Mann is like a genius, but I like that movie more. And it's funny because that scumbag Brett Ratner did it. Yeah, yeah. Movie. Got an all-star cast on there. The Red Dragon. Oh yeah, the painting that he eats. Yeah, and that movie just has like an all-star cast. Harvey Keitel, Edward Norton, Anthony Hopkins, Philip Seymour Hoffman. You know, I say Danny Elfman does the music. It's a lot of good actors in that movie. But when you go in live, just once you feel like you could draw live, just do it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, you just got to go live and try to be yourself as much as you can. And yeah, it's easy. You start talking about stuff, and usually people have likes like you, or a lot of people out there like similar things. Just paint my skateboard. Was thinking about painting space on it, but I can't. It's a Tony Hawk's board. Yeah, there's a ton of people over on TikTok too, doing live streams. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Right. See, do you have a job that involves art or no? No, I don't. Mm-mm. I work a regular 9 to 5 job. Then I get off regular, then I just do this for fun. And I also make comic books for fun. And yeah. And I do commissions too. I usually do like a few a month just for fun. Well, that's good. Oh, thanks, See the Prophet, man. I appreciate you, man. So right now I'm adding some shadows right here just to give a little bit of excuse me, a little bit of weight to the lower section of his body. And I can always go back in and add some lighting to it with whiteout or white paint. So that's the beauty of the whiteout, You can fix a lot of stuff with whiteout too. So that's once you know about that, you got that tool in there, whiteout and white paint. You don't have to worry as much. You need to know that. I didn't even know about that when I was younger, but that if I knew about that, man, that would have helped me out a lot when I was younger. And a lot of the times, it's just knowing about the tools that you have at your disposal. Many artists will tell you, "Oh, it's all about the artist, not the tool." But yeah, you definitely need to know about the tools because it'll help you out immensely for me personally. Like you could say a pin, but this right here, like this pin is actually better than any pin out there, and it comes in a pack with a soft tip as well, and they have them everywhere, and they're usually like $6. And yeah, they are better than everything that's basically like that you're gonna find at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Now if you want to start going into like the Japanese like high end pins, then yeah, those are that's a whole other topic of conversation. There's plenty of those. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I got some cool pins I can't wait to use, man. But I kind of have these ones right here at my disposal, and I don't want to. And then there's also nibs too and brushes. I want to start doing some more of that stuff. That's really cool. You just got to have fun too, Fun and just keep pushing yourself. And like I always say, be willing to willing to mess up and keep trying, A lot of times, like example, people will cook something, and they'll burn it or they'll mess it up and they'll say, "Oh, I suck. I'm not going to do it anymore." It's like, nah, next time I'm going to do it better and just keep trying, It's okay. You can, that's the whole point. It's all part of learning is mistakes. Nobody knows anything. It's all part of learning, If you look at science formulas, they're all mistakes when somebody comes in and disproves the formula. So just got to keep getting in there and trying. Kind of want to go with, and then there's like different textures you could do. Like for this cape, I want to have it really, really cross hatchy for some reason. I'm just feeling that. Like I want to have a lot of these cross hatches, so I'll do that not real fast, but let's try it like this. Just throwing some lines. These are called line throws. Throwing the lines. Or you could pull a line. This is a line pull like that. But I like to throw my lines. Like that. Spin it around. So this side could dry. But this dry fast. What's cool about these pins. And let's do that. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's actually better when it's not perfect because then it just gives it more life to it. Makes it more realistic. If you want it perfect, you can get a ruler and get in there with a ruler and do each one of these lines perfectly. But I'm not going for that. I like imperfections. To me, it gives it more life. Because life isn't perfect. So there's some of that right there. But I want a lot of cross hatching. I'm going to leave this part right here white for now. Because there's darkness coming from his body, and then there's also darkness coming just from the background, because there's a lot of that right there. But again, there's a lot of light in these paintings, or in this. There's a lot of light in this picture. Okay. So just do regular crosshatch. So right here, I'll probably do some pulls just because it's a comfortable angle. Okay. Probably gonna call the stream in a few minutes. Probably about 5 minutes or so. So we get a little bit of that right there. And then we'll go this way. We'll do even more. Come at it like this. And so right here, I'm going to go kind of straight up into this little patches of it to kind of make it feel kind of thready, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to kind of come out here. So it looks like the threads are kind of coming loose. So like that. So that way I'm building a crosshatch, and I'm also adding design to the cloak or the cape. So it looks like it's kind of tearing a little bit. All right, here it is. Boom. A couple lines in there to really sell the shadow. There's that. Boom, 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 boom. So this is going to be a little darker. So now you have these tears in here. Now just come back like that. Between these. And then I'll do that one more time. Boom. So now you got this really like thready kind of cape that actually adds texture to the drawings. With inks, you want to have as many textures as possible. Check out Dan Panosian. He's like a texture maestro, and he's fearless with his inks. He's been doing a lot of cover work, and he's doing one of the new Punisher comics right now. So it's that. And then I'll come back under here like this. I'll leave a little gap away from the body. That way you can still see the kind of like a rim underneath. So you can see what's going on. If it's still not what I want, then I'll do a little bit of that to add some chuckaroony chunkiness to it, you know. And add a little bit of thread coming down right here. And then I'll go back underneath the tears and I'll add a little more shadow to it like this. Nothing crazy though, just boop. The line kind of feather it up a bit. Okay. And then I'll put a little bit more line work right here. Let's go at it one more time. Just really sell it. So now you're dealing with a lot of different tatteredness to that, you know. And so right here is you'd get a little bit of cape down here as well. I got to do that. So we'll finish that later. There's still a lot of work to be done on this piece, which should be fun. Oh, my Mjolnir. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's my Thor hammer. Yeah, I'm gonna get some bigger ones later. I like collecting these; they're fun. Yeah. So there's that, everybody. Probably gonna call it right there. I think it's like 2:30 over here. Probably gonna go try to watch like a 30-minute episode of something and go to sleep before it gets too late. I'll keep drawing this thing all night, but I do gotta go to work tomorrow. And then I gotta clean up in here a little bit and organize. You always want to make a mess when you're drawing and when you're working on your art. But when it's time to clean up, you want to clean it up and you want it nice and organized. That way, when you come back to do it the next time, it's nice. You want to come back into a nice, organized, clean space. You're basically hooking, yourself up later on. Like future you is going to be really happy because, the past you is going to clean the art area up around you. So always clean up after yourself after you're done making a mess. But definitely make a mess. You have to make a mess when you're creating art. But thank you for stopping by, Lola. If this is the type of content you like, please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to do another one of these streams. I might try to do another one tomorrow night too. And then if not tomorrow, then possibly Sunday, if I can. But as always, guys, you have a great weekend. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. I'll see you guys next time, and keep it metal.